for me, that was there were a few episodes that, for the most part, you know, when we're filming and the 9 months out of the year that we shoot, there's a certain structure to my life and there's a certain pattern and a set of habits. You know, I wake up and this is a day in the life of Jared. You know, on a Monday morning, I wake up about an hour and a half before Cliff picks me up and I'll have a cup of coffee and I'll go to the gym and I'll get on the treadmill and read my lines and just read them. You know, I'm jogging and I'll read the lines that I have for the day. And then when I'm done, I'll go back to page 1, read them again, read them again, read them again. So I don't memorize necessarily, I just try and get it so much, like everybody, and maybe Supernatural is like this, or some episodes of Supernatural are like this for y'all, where you've seen something so many times that you can quote it, you know? And so for me, I mean it, right? So for me doing Supernatural is almost just like, I've seen it so many times I can quote it, and then I go to set. And so it feels like it swims around in my subconscious or my mind, whatever. But there are always a few episodes every year that break the mold for me and my preparation and like what I try to do. And Red Meat was one of those this year because I read it and it's like, it was almost I was gonna say a punch to the gut, I guess a shot to the gut. But it was almost like, oh my God, that's gonna be so hard to film. Not like, oh, I'm gonna have to work a lot of hours, but it was like, that's gonna be like such a journey for Sam, like such a hard place to go. And some people, some actors, and there's no right way or wrong way, whatever works for you, but we'll just read something and play pretend. You know, like, hey, and that's fine. Some people are great at that, but for me, I can't do that, and so I have to try to put myself in that situation. I wish I could just play pretend and go home and be like, hey, you know, but I can't, and so I kind of I try to live through whatever Sam is living or dying through. So that was a difficult episode, but I think it turned out pretty well.
Yeah, I think you.
Hello.
Hi.
Okay, so as both the Sam and Jared girl, my question is,
I'm a Jared girl too.
if Sam met Jared, what friendly advice would you give each other?
Cut your hair. Sam would probably think Jared's a wiener or a pansy. I don't know what the proper word is here across the pond. God, I think Jared, being where Jared is now, would probably be like, hey Sam, like, take a moment, man, take a moment for you. And Sam would tell Jared, do something with your life. No, that's a great question. I don't think I've ever been asked that question. Sam would probably be confused why Jared was married to a demon. But Sam thought she was hot too, so... and I think Jared would probably be pretty proud of Sam, because I know I am, so... Yeah.
And Sam would say to Jared, always keep fighting.
Definitely. They'd say it to each other, and I'd say it to y'all. Yeah.
Yeah, I just need like a good advice from you. So get this. My brother's girlfriend is named Lilith. What should I do?
Drink some demon blood, and then just do this. Is she blonde?
Yeah.
You should just leave an episode of Supernatural like on his TV playing with Lilith in it, like from season 4, and just get it in his head. Hey, you gotta be careful, man. You can't always believe what these demons are telling you. So tell him to watch out.
Okay.
And if trouble happens, tell him to call Sam and Dean.
Okay.
We'll be there. Thank you very much. Hi, how are you?
I'm great. I'm nervous. First of all, I wanted to say, and this might sound a little bit weird, but you give amazing hugs, and I just wanted to thank you for that. My question is, if you could rule the world, what would be the first thing you would do?
I would take a page from y'all's book, y'all being Europe, and like institute an adult nap time. I'm all about the nap. I don't often get to take naps, and maybe this is just the jet lag speaking, but a nap. I look at so I have two kids. I have a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old, and we try to put them down for nap time, and they're like, no! And I'll look at them and be like, if you only knew how amazing it is. I would kill to take a nap. And they're fighting it and like trying to talk gibberish and be like, buddy, you're so tired. Just go to sleep now. So yeah, maybe that's just me being a couple days in a different time zone, but I would institute a good solid nap time. And air conditioning everywhere because I'm always hot.
Thank you.
And free hugs. My drama teacher once told me, my high school drama teacher, who's this amazing guy, is an amazing coach, but he always said, never ruin a hug. And just like a cool, for somebody that stuck with me, like it's just a nice way to tackle another human being without saying the words, like, hey, you're important to me. Like, hey, we're sharing this space here and we're blips. And oh, thank you. Oh, got it. Look at that. Hello. Yeah, it's a nice time to share with somebody who you've never, maybe you've met, maybe you haven't, but just to say you're important. So, yeah, go hugs. Hi.